This is one of the most painful things to go through as a child of God, but you got to endure it. Pay attention. When a male child is born, he goes through a procedure called circumcision. And circumcision is the removal of the foreskin of the flesh from the private area. And in Genesis 17, God commands Abraham and tells him that circumcision will be a sign that distinguishes his people from the world. And it is also a sign of the covenant that God has made with Abraham and his seed. Genesis 17:10, this is my covenant, which you shall keep between me and you and your seed after you. Every man-child among you shall be circumcised, and you shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token or sign of the covenant between me and you. And the Jew was called the circumcised, and the Gentile was called the uncircumcised. Now in the New Testament, circumcision is still a sign between God and his people, and it's still an indicator that separates the people of God from the people of the world. But it comes with a twist. Romans 2:28 says, for he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision, which is outward in the flesh. Now to make this simple, a Jew describes the people of God. So a true Jew is not one who is a natural descendant of Abraham, and neither is outward circumcision true circumcision. But he is a Jew, or he is the people of God, which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart, in the spirit, and not of the letter or the law. Or in other words, a true Jew is identified by his heart, and true circumcision is when the heart has been circumcised, not by the law, but in the spirit. And what is God circumcising from your heart? The same thing that physical circumcision cuts away: flesh. See, the work of circumcision is done in the private area, or the secret place. And for the believer, that secret place is the heart and the minds of men. Romans 2:16 says, God shall judge the secrets of men by Jesus Christ according to my gospel. So not only is circumcision dealing with how God cuts off the flesh, but it also reveals how God is going to deal with every man's secret life. So what do you do in private that no one sees? And what do you entertain in your heart that no one sees? God sees, and he says, circumcise it. Now, the flesh that we're called to circumcise is found in Galatians 5. And the Spirit of God and the Word of God is essentially the knife that we use to cut away the works of the flesh. When you submit yourself under the true circumcision of the Spirit, that identifies you as the people of God. Here's the full teaching.